Welcome back to Exploring Whiskey. We are on location.
On location in the
new lounge.
The lounge.
The lounge.
Whiskey Lounge? Bourbon Lounge? Do we have a name?
I think it's just called the lounge.
Cocktail lounge.
Since my wife doesn't drink brown water.
Yeah, cocktail.
You gotta be allowed to come in here and drink too.
It's just called the lounge, but it does have more of the...
It's a bourbon vibe. It's a whiskey vibe.
Speakeasy, the dark...
There you go.
Yep.
Speakeasy. I like it.
Yeah, I like what you done with it, man.
The technical color is mysterious AF.
We are here and we are sampling a little Green River single barrel.
Yeah.
Uh,
A Cool Springs
Pick,
wine and spirits
yeah.
single
So-
barrel pick.
a nod back to Cool Springs with everything that they did for our whiskey advent calendar. We
Yeah.
very much appreciated Cool Springs and everything Pam pulled together here. We are going to see how we did. So let's see. Let's take a little sippy first. Ooh, that's got a little tingle on the lips.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know if it's the weeded mash bill or if it's a bourbon. I don't know what.
I
they came
assume
up with.
it's the regular mash bill, just because it doesn't say it's the wheated mash bill. But
It's spicy.
so we are going to go through this as quickly as we possibly can. This will be interesting to see how this all shakes out. But we start with day one. Day one is the Woodford Double Oaked Bourbon.
Surprise, surprise.
We all do that one because we all picked that as fillers. So we all got that one right. So we're putting a little Xy next to that, or
We want to set the
Little check mark.
the
Little check
mark.
mark off on a banger. So we decided
yeah,
that one.
really solid whiskey. If you like a good vanilla note, a little bit of wood note, it is a lighter proof. That's the only kicker that I would say is the problem there. It's about a 90 proofer, so if you like a little bit more proof, that doesn't have it. But outside of that, solid bottle.
Especially store picks.
Yes,
I see all
store
the time,
picks
so.
are even better. All right, number two, day two. Elijah Craig.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got a big whiff on that. I went the barrel. I went the barrel bourbon, the single cast.
I remember it
Oh,
was
wild
sweet.
turkey.
I remember it was sweet and it was nutty and it was hot and it was proofy. And I also tasted it at the store, maybe.
See, I said nuts, but nuts with high rye is what I said with that guy. All right, day three, Cardinal Spirits.
What? That was one we all thought was the
I thought it was
Day
High
three
West.
We
was the
thought it
High
was the
West
finished
Cabernet.
one,
We
'cause it
all
was
picked this
grapey-
one.
grape
That's the one
skins.
that I knew. That's the one that I think we all got wrong.
Man.
So we all said High West, Cask Collection, Bourbon, Cabernet, finished. So we all said that one. So we all got that one wrong.
I remember tasting that as well. And
Grapey, so grapey.
Yes.
But I think the big thing for me, I remember I didn't like it that much. And I really liked the High West in the store.
We move on to day four. Day four is
Weller Full Proof.
Weller Full Proof.
Damn it.
Knew I got that one wrong. Big old X on that guy.
Might have crushed the bottle with my father-in-law in Gatlinburg the weekend before. And I did a blind. Claire Bear did a blind for me when we got back.
Oh, there you
anyway,
go. Day five. Bellmead. Wow.
Shit.
Day
Shoot.
five. I picked the Michters.
I picked the Old Medley.
What did you get for Old Five? What'd
the
you
Bellmead.
You picked Bellmead.
That's my boy.
That is your.
That was my drinker for probably a year and a
That
half.
was your thing, right? Yeah.
One of my favorites. I recommend it to everyone. I do. I bought it for.
So you have 3 right now.
I have 3.
Day 6. 2XO. Double
Damn
Oak
it.
Series.
I had Southern Star.
2XO.
Scratch.
2XO.
All right. Next year, we're not playing with him. He's not fun.
This one I remember. Well, I bought it the day we bought all these bottles, and I think I poured it for you guys. I did not like this bottle. The more and more I drank it, the more and more I disliked it, and I ended up pouring it into an infinity bottle with Albarana sticks that you bought, just because I didn't like it. You guys drink bourbon still, right? Like,
Day 7 is
Smoke
Penelope.
wagon?
Penelope. Smoke Wagon. I picked that with you.
I remember we did a lot.
Yeah,
of that
we
one.
did that one
Because of
together.
that red
And
fruit.
that is the Penelope.
Wait, what did I
Wow.
say? Red fruit for days. I said.
Yeah.
because That was a
I
great
picked
bottle.
Higher proof, higher rye.
I picked Hauling Station.
That I gave it a 9 too. That was a great. That was
Yeah,
good.
that's a good one. That's a very good bottle. Day 8. Southern Star. What the heck did I pick for day 8?
Southern
Oh.
Star.
I wrote that down the bottom because I knew I got the Southern Star wrong.
That one. That's right. I think. Well, I think at that point you burned your.
You
burned
were
your
there to
eyes.
burn like 1 or 2 ryes at that
Yeah.
point. You were like, oh crap. Yeah.
Let's go. That one that was one of the only ones I was confident because I thought it was super low. That proofy, it was so low and it wasn't good.
Number 9.
We're a fan. We're a fan.
Noble Oak.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Woohoo!
Man, I thought that one was the double chart. I went with the Bib and Tucker. I remember that.
I had to get that
that
one right. That's my jersey number. Had to
Number
get that right.
9. I
That's
picked.
pretty cool.
I picked the Old Medley. I am not doing good here.
I got 2.
I got 1.
1, 2, 3.
Which is the
5.
one that I already knew. Number 10 is High West. So that was not. I picked the Penelope,
I picked the Cardinal
That's
single
what I picked.
barrel.
I picked Penelope.
but it was the High West.
I said I put question marks. Proof seems right.
on that one.
I gave it an 8 though. I liked it.
Number 11,
Wow.
Smoke Wagon.
Penelope.
I picked Four Roses.
I swapped them. I'm not that upset with that. I swapped them.
This is not good.
Whatever.
Not good at all.
Do we have to publish this episode?
No, I guess not. 12, Red Line.
Red line.
I got it right.
We all said red line on that one, right? Because you did it
I
too.
did. Yep.
That was
You
I
got it
remember. We
It's
only
like the
did
only unanimous one.
I think it was the only.
It was the second. It's 2. The other one we all got wrong.
Oh, it was the grapey. Yep, grapey.
13, Chattanooga.
Chattanooga.
Really?
That
13.
chocolate, that honey. I remember I was like I bombed that one because you were like just no way. I remember thinking.
No,
the
no,
first
you
thing I
said
got-
Bolt. No, that was a different one. Never mind.
No, that's
No,
it.
that
that's
is
it.
the
It's
Chattanooga
the
High
Chattanooga
Malt.
High Malt.
Yeah.
But I
we
remember
didn't,
going.
we didn't get mold.
No,
at all.
didn't get
I
any
got
malt.
chocolate and I got honey, which I always get off single
Malts,
malts,
no
or
malt.
not, or I get that off single malts. So I thought,
14.
roll the dice.
I know I got that one wrong. Michter's.
Wait, what number are we on? here?
14, Michter's. I'm a Bib and Tucker. Dear Lord.
I went Noble Oak.
14, I went 2XO.
Sweet
And
Oaky. I think we're all kind of in the same. idea.
15, Jack Daniel's Rye.
JD Rye.
I'm so happy that that is actually what that was because that was delicious.
Favorite.
For a rye,
Those
Jack Daniel's Rye is materially better than I would have expected. Super sweet, proofy, light spice. Rated it an 8. I am not a rye person. I rated that an 8.
I think you're changing.
Man,
your
I
palate.
gave it a 9. That was my
Your
favorite. That
palate
was
is
my favorite.
maturing.
Number
By far my
16, Four Roses. Scratch. I picked the Old Forester.
I picked the barrel bourbon,
I picked
the 117.
16. I picked Cardinal Spirits barrel proof.
All right, 17 is the Old Forester.
Four Roses.
That's where I put the Chattanooga. That's interesting.
17. I picked Smoke Wagon.
Smoke Wagon. All right. 18 is Hauling Station.
Shit, I picked Bib and Tucker.
I picked Wild Turkey,
Turkey
Rare
Rye.
Wheat for that one.
That's what I picked too.
What am I doing?
And dogged the hell out of it.
I gave it a 4.
I
Yeah, I
gave it a
remember.
3.
I said it was proofy and herbal.
Proofy, spicy, tea notes.
There were multiple that
Wow.
man, scoring it so low, I knew right off the bat. I just know that.
Wow. All right. Interesting. All right. So
It
that
looks
was
like we're all making individual
18.
donations.
19. Bib and Tucker.
That one I did with the Hulling Station.
I didn't make yours.
I did 2XO.
I said flat.
We suck.
Give it a
We did
5.
not do good. Not good at
2,
all.
3, 4, 5, 6,
20.
7, 8. Someone's got 8 right now, boys.
Is the
8.
Wild Turkey. That's what I picked as the Hauling Station. I flipped them. That's funny.
What number?
20.
Wild
I flipped the hauling station into wild turkey rare breed. All right, 21 is barrel. I picked 4 roses.
1920. I said sweet cinnamon. This is wrong.
I picked Belle Mead.
Yeah, I think that was the one that you said was the cinnamon. But you scored that one in 4 seconds. One whiff, one little taste of the. Yeah, you scored it immediately.
22. Russell's Reserve. I got that right.
Reserve. Got it right as well. Might have poured it.
23.
Might have poured that one.
Old Medley.
Got it. Old Medley. Might have poured it. Might have spilled it on the floor.
It's a good possibility.
These last 4, technically I shouldn't count because
24. Stag Junior. My opinion, the best whiskey of the lineup.
And after we're done filming that one, we had,
Yeah. After we did
had
it,
another pour.
we
You're like,
poured
boys, don't go home.
my.
We have another
I
pour.
pulled out my bottle of Stag, which is like Stag. It still says Stag Junior. And that was freaking good too. And then 25 is the 12. Well, they're 12.
Yep. I said mine was 10, and I got 5 right.
1, 2,
11.
3, 4, 5. Right.
No, 12. With Weller 12, I got 12.
You still didn't make your number, but I believe we need to make a donation to this charity.
Or I'll match it. Come on. It's the holidays. It's for a good cause.
What was your charity? Was yours Make-A-Wish or St. Jude?
We were kind of going back for.
Yeah.
I'll say mine was St. Jude.
Okay.
Lived in Memphis for a while, you know. No, I had a couple.
So like,
things,
I would
say, and I got to taste a couple things. So
I'd be
We'll
curious.
say.
Like last year we did this, I because it was from the meetings.
Right. You.
I had a little. I guess a few more than you did.
Yep. Yep.
Being able to taste them
Gives you a little bit
gives
of a
you a
reference
little
point.
more of a reference. And some of these we've already had before. We
Yeah.
have them in our own
Yeah,
collections.
Nectars and things like that. We've definitely had them before.
I mean, Weller Foolproof. I think it was. It's probably my favorite Weller because of the frequent times I get to have Weller 12. I mean, it's
Not antique.
it's. I don't know. I think it's.
I like antique.
It's softer.
I like antique better.
Yeah, I'm not saying I don't like the proofiness. It doesn't drink the proof. We're 107. I think we're antique drinks hotter.
107 drinks hotter than it does. Yeah, yeah.
like
I
the
agree with
fruit
that.
Notes and the barrel notes that I get off of a Foolproof. I really like barrel notes. No, this is a great time. I would do this every month with collective
it was
money. Not just
everyone
mine.
enjoyed doing it.
Yeah.
I'd be curious to see the rest of the club.
Yeah,
how
me
many
too.
they got right. But
Yeah.
everyone's already said like, let's do it again next year.
Absolutely.
And everyone seems to be on board of, hey, maybe a little bit more money. Can we get some
Couple different types of whiskeys,
higher end
not just
bottles?
Yes.
not just bourbons and 3 rye. Throw in
Yes.
Scotch and
a
Irish
Scotch,
whiskey.
an Irish, single malt, American single malt, even.
American
anything.
single malt.
I think everybody who's done it has super enjoyed it, and yeah, everybody's been totally down with. Yeah, and for next year, let's clean the bottles and go. I think a great time, very enjoyable to be able to just sample a lot of different whiskeys in a short time.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of people in the group don't get to sample a lot of random whiskeys. Like they tend to have their drinkers, and
Yeah.
they probably stick to that. I mean, I know we all tend to have a handful of bottles, and we're like, what are we drinking? I'll grab that.
Yeah.
So I think that's more rare than what other people tend to how they live their life.
Yeah. I'm willing
Some
to
it's
bet.
not an everyday thing.
Yeah.
But there are some that I
True,
communicate
too.
with. They're like, I love doing this. Like every night, I know like once the kids go to bed,
I'm gonna have a
I'm
little.
gonna go grab my 1 ounce pour,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna enjoy it. And there are some like like catches up and like, oh, I'm behind 2 or 3 days, which they're like, well, you know what? Then
Oh darn!
I
better have
have
2 or 3.
2 or 3 pours tonight.
Oh, no.
To get, I've got to get caught up. I mean, it's
Yeah.
I do my work.
it's fun.
Yeah, and some people maybe you don't want to spend $60 on a bottle on a whim with
Right,
no
not
idea.
knowing anything about
Being
it.
able to try something that
Right.
you're like, man, I've been looking at that label for years, and maybe I've never tried a rare breed.
I appreciate the idea that Flaviar created, and
Yeah, it's a
in some
great idea.
markets, that's probably the easiest way to go. Unfortunately, we can't
You
get
can get
those
Flaviars
and
at
ship
the calendar.
to Tennessee. So you know what? I think we created an even
Better
better
option.
because I know my friends that have got Flaviar, you get like a half ounce.
Yeah,
We got an ounce.
Al,
good times.
congratulations.
Thank you, boys.
You
Thank
rocked
you,
the
boys.
hell out of that.
You did a great job.
I knew
guessing.
you,
I did it. I mean,
You did a great job guessing.
yeah, I knew you had like a couple in the bag because.
Which we realized at the end, it was like, yeah.
Yeah, I knew you had a couple in the bag extra over us, but
Yeah.
you got a couple in the middle that
At the
shouldn't
beginning,
have been pickers. Like you did well.
I was gonna say the day I picked 3 in a row, I should have went and got a lottery ticket. No, it was fun. Good stuff. It was a great time.
Yeah, that was very good.
So
Very
we're doing
good.
Christmas in July. Are we doing this again, like halfway through?
That sounds like a really good idea. That sounds like a really good idea. We just do everything but bourbons. How about that?
Ooh,
No bourbon.
ooh.
Scotch and Irish.
Scotch,
Whiskeys,
Irish, Asians,
Single malts.
single malts,
moonshine.
rye,
Moonshine.
Moonshine.
corn whiskeys.
6 grains. Oat
Yeah, that
whiskeys.
could be interesting.
Rice. Apparently, there's a rice whiskey that was really high on this year's Whiskey Advocate. A rice whiskey.
Thank you very much to Cool Springs Wine and Spirits,
Yep.
to Pam who helped pick,
Curate.
select, and curate
Curate.
exactly.
Cheers to Pam.
Thank you to Tim for just throwing the idea out. Outside of the 3 of us of the bottle fillers, but thank you to Jason and to Dan for going through that process of filling all the bottles and making sure they're all good. But yeah, this was great and
Yeah.
very much appreciated. And really looking forward to next year.
Well, we appreciate everyone joining us on our journey through the 25 days of Christmas.
Yeah.
Some are better at guessing
Yeah.
than others.
So what happens now? We both tied. We both got 5.
You both have to buy a bottle.
We
Yeah, both have to buy.
We're gonna have a good pouring bottle and a great cocktail bottle. That's what we gotta do.
Yeah, and then we have to make a donation.
and a donation to St. Jude.
Yep,
So
which is
to come.
Good stuff. Good
hey,
things.
it's a win-win for everybody.
Absolutely.
Well, again, we hope you enjoyed our journey through the Advent calendar, the 25 days of Christmas. We enjoyed most of the pours. There were some that were
Less than.
questionable,
Yeah.
but overall, it was a fun experience.
Yeah.
We're
Absolutely.
looking forward to doing again next year. Which next year we'll probably, like you said, we'll tweak it. We'll get some more scotches, some Irishes, some American single malts involved. Yeah, but again, we hope you enjoyed it. If you did, we would love the support of the channel and encourage you to hit that like button at the bottom of the screen.
And hey, right here. All right, it may be there. It may be there. I'm not really sure.
Just
Somewhere in the top, you will have a link to all 25 episodes, including this wrap-up episode. So 26 episodes for our Advent calendar. And hope you enjoyed your holidays. Hope everything was great and Santa was good to you. And maybe you got a great bottle that you want to let us know that you got, because we'd love to hear what kind of wonderful presents you got this year.
Send us a sample, maybe.
and here's to 2023 and
Wrapping it up.
wrapping it
Cheers.
up. And here's to 2024, fellas.
Hell of a year.
Good stuff,
Cheers.
boys.
Cheers.
We'll see you in the new year. Happy New Year.